Welcome to another episode of Bent Not Broken. Heartbreak and trauma may feel like the end of your story, but here it's the beginning of a bold new chapter. I'm your host, Coach Deborah Griffiths, and this is the space where women rise, rebuild, and rediscover their purpose. Remember this truth: you are bent, not broken. Welcome back to this bonus coaching episode of Bent Not Broken. If today's conversation with Karen resonated with you, especially the parts about feeling stuck, disconnected from your body, or wondering if it's too late, I want you to know this: you are not behind, and you are not broken. You're simply being invited into your next chapter. One of the most powerful themes that came up in this episode was story. The story we tell ourselves about who we are, the story we inherited, and the story we keep replaying, often without realizing it. Here's the truth: the story you're living today may not even be fully yours. Many of us, especially women, carry stories shaped by divorce, illness, trauma, people-pleasing, or years of putting everyone else first. And over time, these stories turn into beliefs like, I can't do this. It's too late. I should be further along. I don't trust myself anymore. Just because a story feels familiar doesn't mean it's true. I want you to pause with me for just a moment. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold for a count of 4. And then exhale slowly through your mouth. Do that one more time. This isn't about fixing anything. It's about coming back to yourself. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now about my life? Where did that story come from? And most importantly, is this the story I want to keep living? Freedom doesn't come from having all the answers. Freedom begins when you give yourself permission to question the story. Here's a gentle exercise you can try. Write down the sentence that keeps showing up in your head, whether it's I can't, or I'm too, or it's too late. Underneath it, write, this is a story, not a fact. And then ask, what would be possible if I chose a different story, even temporarily? You don't need to leap. You just need to loosen the grip. Healing isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. You are allowed to want more ease, more joy, more freedom, more you. And if this episode stirred something inside you, honor that. Sit with it. Breathe with it. Ride it out. You're not starting over. You're starting from wisdom. And until next time, be gentle with yourself and keep living boldly. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Bent Not Broken. I hope that this episode reminded you that even through life's toughest moments, you are bent, not broken. If this message inspired you, please share, rate, review, and subscribe, as it helps us reach more women who are ready to rise and rebuild. And until next time, keep living bold and walking in your purpose.